What's good, YouTube? Ministeel here, and now that the season's over, I've been able to take my foot off the gas from like trying too hard, and I took the time to play some decks that I wasn't brave enough to play during the ranked season. So thanks to a viewer, Giraffic Park, who credited Lucky Cat for the list, I got my hands on a list for Umbreon Greninja, which was by far the best performer of all the non-meta strategies that I tried over the past few days in the what we call the off season. But before we get into the deck breakdown, I'd like to ask y'all to please subscribe, as Secluded Springs is less than 12 hours away. And with every new set comes a bunch of content that you won't want to miss. And if you happen to be awake or active at the time of release, I will be streaming an over 100 pack opening of Secluded Springs as soon as it opens, which would be 2 a.m. Eastern for me. The stream starts at 11 on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. But yeah, the opening will be at 2 a.m. or on whatever reset is for you. With that said, let's jump right into the deck list. Let's start with the card by card. As we see here, we got 2 Prokies, 2 Greninjas, 1 Sylveon, double Umbreon, a Darkrai, then we have 1 Eevee EX, double Find a Friend Eevees, then we got 2 Rare Candies, 2 Pokeballs, 1 Giant Cape, 2 Research, a Red, and a Silver. As far as like the synergy, it's kind of clear to see, right? You have Umbreon, who's Dark Chase, I believe is the name of the ability, but he has the ability that makes him a Cyrus on legs. If there's anything damaged on your opponent's bench, you're able to drag it right back out. Greninja obviously is able to deal anything on the board with 20 damage. So realistically, the plan is obviously Greninja hits the back line or any target that you want. Umbreon brings it out, you get to hit it. You'll see a lot of examples that we have in today's video show how we could manipulate that, especially against matchups that on paper seem like they're bad matchups, like for example Buzzwole. For example, we actually beat quite a few Buzzwoles due to the fact that despite them having the type advantage on Umbreon and Darkrai, the fact that we're able to start tagging, and like if they make the mistake, or if they happen to put Buzzwole, or maybe they're forced to put Buzzwole early, we're able to tag it before they're able to Lusamine it, before they're able to charge it up fully, and we take full advantage and are able to knock it out before anything really happens. We could do that, and that's just one example. We could do that with many different strategies. Same thing, anything that starts early, right? Let's say a Dragonite that starts with Dratini in the front, or literally anything that starts, a Charmander starts in front. You're able to poke it with the Eevee EX, and once they try to run away, Umbreon brings it right back out. It's honestly a strong strategy that didn't like fulfill what people thought beforehand, but I do feel like people didn't give it enough of a chance. People did give up on it early, especially with Espeon all over the meta. Having a dark type like lead attacker as well as a backup in Darkrai seems like it could have been a lot stronger than it ended up being. Yes, we're only playing dark energy, so Greninja and Sylveon cannot attack in this deck, which makes Darkrai that much more important, because Darkrai is not only adding additional damage with the 20s, but he's also your follow-up, the only other thing that could attack outside of Umbreon. When it comes to the supporters, obviously you don't have to play Cyrus because you have a built-in Cyrus in Umbreon, which also means you don't really have to play Sabrina. So being able to cut that out allows us to give a space for other cards. The one flex spot I would say is definitely the Silver. If you would rather play Mars, I could see that. If you rather play cards like, literally anything else, maybe another Red or a Geo, something that lets you hit certain other ranges that the deck can't produce naturally. However, Red I also feel is very important. There was many games that we won because of that extra 20 damage, whether it was planned or whether we drew into it with Sylveon. The Red won us many games last night. We ended up going 14-4. This video won't have all 18 games because it would be way too long. If you do want to see every game that was played, the VOD will be on YouTube. It should be listed on like viewer battles continued. I'll link it down below nonetheless. Regardless, this was the deck that I had the most fun using the past few days, and I truly believe it has potential. If you try it out or have tried it out in the past, feel free to comment down below your thoughts on the deck, whether how you could improve it or what you did differently, or your success or lack thereof with it. I can definitely see this deck being good enough to get somebody into Master Ball. As always, thanks for watching, enjoy the gameplay, and above all else, stay pro. And then as to see if it helps you out. As far as if your computer can handle it or whatever, I have no comment or say in that, because I know Melodic works with water, but don't forget about Primarina EX. Yeah, no, again, my issue's not with what it helps. My issue's with, like, let's say you're playing Primarina with the Melodic and your opening hand is just Feebas. Like, I don't know if the 60 HP that you'll heal once you evolve, like the 4 slots for that card, are worth it. When water decks, you just play Irida. You could just play Irida and Lily, and I think you're okay. And you don't have to waste slots on. I'm not a fan of the card on paper. Is the only thing. I usually don't research in these situations, but the fact that I have double research kind of make it awkward. Like, I don't think Melodic's that big of a problem. I could be wrong. But that's my day -1 theory. Could you send it to me? Yeah. I gotcha. I'll put it on the Discord. I'll just post the video. Yeah, Breeze. Like I see where you're coming from, and honestly, it will be like if they get it to work, you will go against a Primarina deck that's doing the melodic thing, and you're gonna have a really bad time. But for the most part, consistency wise, it's probably not worth it, right? No problem, Yuki. I got you. Cleffa's a card that I thought was gonna be used a lot more, and it didn't. But I don't think that's to take away from the card itself. Let's go silver here. Let's see what they got going on. They got nothing going. Well, they do have something going on. It's just not It's just not a supporter. We could go for Cleffa, but that doesn't seem like the right play. They're gonna go into Donphan. We just gotta keep hitting the Donphan as much as possible. Yeah, let's draw two. Let's find cards. This is a deck I feel like, obviously we don't have X speed or nothing, but it would definitely help, especially in a situation like this one where we don't have. Actually, let me save a slot for Darkrai, I think. Although double Greninja would go so hard, but communication. They're probably looking for Lucario, right? One win away from Ultra Ball 1 in live. Let's go. If Melodic answered, or yeah, that's another thing. If Melodic swung for 70, then my opinion would change completely on the card. ¿Cuál carta es Mena? ¿Qué efecto tiene? Like if I was a card, si yo fuera carta, ¿qué efecto tuviera? Nunca he pensado eso, déjame ver. Okay, so they found the communication gave him a Fanfi. And we know their hand has another Donphan, right? Oof. And instantly punished for not putting Froakie? Not really. If we draw Greninja, then yeah. What we really need though is Umbreon. There you go. Let's stall a little bit. Alright, let's see what they end up doing. If they go Reckless Charge. We could have saved that spot for Darkrai, but it's all the same at the end. That's a top deck, by the way. Their hand was just Donphan. We knew exactly what their hand was. The plan was sound. They just top deck Leaf. That's tough. That's tough. I can't draw a singular Garchomp. Are you playing the non-EX or the EX? Not that it changes the outcome, but I'm getting every singular card except the Garchomp. Oh no. And what sucks is that once you get Garchomp, if it's the non-EX, you're able to like filter cards, right? You get to draw out your entire deck basically. Supra, how's it going? How's it going, Supra? Yes, we get cooked by Cyrus, but other than that, we don't have much of an option here. It's just hope that Sylveon stalls long enough. Chilling at the Holiday Inn. Hey, yo. We take those. Okay, red is fine. Red is fine because they only hit it for 70. Unless the other card is Lucario, which we know it isn't. I'm thinking, okay, so if they do not top deck Cyrus, we have everything we need to win next turn. Because we have, yeah, we have everything we need. It's just don't top deck Cyrus, please. I asked nicely. INN user, you top deck Leaf, that's your top deck for the day. No more top decks. I got the Bible in my hand, I swear. No Cyrus. Okay, good, good. GG's, GG's. We have red, we have Darkrai, we have Greninja. They had Sabrina though, that's crazy. That's crazy. GG's, Nan, GG's. Well played. Luckily, although the leaf put us in pressure, our deck has like some pretty good counters to the deck. My hand was cracked, right? We just whoops. Like we opened insane. Oof! Finally got the. Let's go, Brian. I got you. We're going first. Not ideal, but it's what the deck does. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. Our deck counters Pyukumuku as long as we find everything we need. Let's try to find the Froakie. Where are these draws during ranked season, bro? Where are these draws in ranked, bro? Granted, we could get hand disrupted here. Ranked, they're controlling me. Yeah. Hey, ranked, I'm nerfed. They nerfed me in rank. Alright, so they would have to red card because obviously no Mars. Interesting, interesting. They're playing two horsies. One that knocks out babies. And then that one, I guess. No words for that. They'd be like, nah, this man ain't spending enough money on this game, nerf him. They could feel that I'm about to drop bread, so they're like, yo, give him the cards he needs. New sets coming, they know my credit card's about to check out. Interesting. We should be winning these trades, right? We're definitely gonna take 90 to the face though. We got nothing to stop that. It's a matter of how much healing do they have. But we survived one hit. Even with if they were to Lily, we hit for 120 next turn. That's the only math I have. So we would need a top deck red. But even then we have the backup of like Darkrai. Like I think we're okay. Obviously red is ideal because it'll just win us the game on the spot, but yeah, just short. If they had Irida again, we would be fine. And we have another Eevee to start fueling next turn. Let's go here. Looking for red. Red and Cape, both of those. Nice. We could silver though. See what they have. There goes Cyrus. Oof, they have the rare candy though. Alright, so their hand is literally rare candy and this unknown that they just drew. Alright, doesn't seem like they drew it. It is what it is. This is definitely a Darkrai angle. Like, we're not gonna play for Umbreon. Plus, we can't run away. So we just gotta hope for a rare candy or that they just don't evolve, right? Now 3 pings on Pugu? No, we just... This Horsey is gonna get cooked if they don't evolve it, right? We know their hand's rare candy and 2 unknown cards. Ah, yeah, the GG's. No flexing, no flexing, no flexing. GG's, GG's. There you go, there you go. If you have any specific one, Brian, of Aventura that you want to hear, I put AAO because that's like the one I remember the most. Alright, Bustle. This should be a bad matchup for us because of the typing. It was for Cypher. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that he didn't specify which Aventura song. He just said any. So I'm saying if you happen to have one that you want to hear specifically, feel free to like answer which Aventura song you want to hear. Because right now I queued up AAO, but if you want to hear, if you know or want to hear a specific one, you got it. This is actually an angle where we hold research. Lo que haces. El problema es que lo olvido. I'll skip this song just to get to the other one. Because I like this song, but it's kind of long. Hey, yo, go to song. Play some 6ix9ine. Actually, don't know. Rock and paper, I am doing viewer battles. Unfortunately, because of the way I stream, there's no queue. It's just first come first serve, quite literally. And it's also the only thing I ask is to not double up. So like if you play me, wait a match before trying to join again. And yeah, that's as much control as I can have without completely making like, oh, you have to play me. Oh, you can only play me if you're on Twitch or nothing. Like I don't want to do that either, right? The password is just my name, Mena, M-E-N-A. All right, now we're in the money. They do have access to Buzzwole next turn. Technically. We could stall though. We don't have to give it to them immediately. New set tomorrow? Yep. I thought it was tonight. Yeah, I wish, but no, it's 24 from now. Is there a different 6ix9ine? Are you thinking Tech 9? Because 6ix9ine, isn't that the snitch guy? Or is there a different one? The rat? Alright, this is probably best case scenario for us. Because by committing to the Buzzwole, they can only do X amount of damage. Like, we're gonna definitely hit the Buzzwole here. We could either evolve into Umbreon. I'm gonna go Sylveon for the draws. Also, the 1 retreat cost, so they can't Cyrus stall here. That's so crazy, dude. Jesus Christ, I feel so bad. That's so gross, dude. That's so nasty. Bruh. Oh, it has nothing. The snitching has nothing to do with anything. It's just I was. That's how I was clarifying if we were talking about the same person.